right, hello wine drinking people, we're back. It's August 24th. Ready, canned, rested, and ready for a new week. Here we've got some exciting events this week. Tomorrow night we've got our Catena tasting, which was the subject of today's email. Tomorrow night we've got our Vineyard Brand dinner at Mancini's. And then Friday we're finishing off the week here with our Vintage Aussie tasting at the store, which we still have room for if anybody's thirsty this week. All right, well, it's time for what I drank yesterday. And you know, we got a lot of material to make it through usually on Tuesday because a whole lot of drinking going on there. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And, you know, we got Brown Bag in the store on Saturday. And it's been getting a little out of hand. We've had a number of suggestions as to what to do to keep the crowds down on Saturday afternoon. And I really don't mind the crowds as long as people bring great wine. And last week, man, there was a lot of great wine opened up at Brown Bag, starting with the 2003 Kistler Vine Hill. Thank you very much, Ken. Outstanding wine. I know you said you had a few bad bottles of this, but this one was good. It was right on, man, right on, as Kistler usually is. Outstanding. A lot of great tropical fruit in there. Wonderful balance of oak and acidity. Really beautiful. And what could stand up to that? Well, I don't know, man. I didn't get to try the Martinelli, damn it. Too many shoppers in the store on Saturday. But you can just guess who brought that one. And some other interesting stuff. Most of you sniffed out that 1990 Donoff Spatelays. Good job. Riesling's kind of easy to pick out in a brown bag tasting, though. But one of my favorite lines. Easiest wine to pick out in a brown bag tasting. And usually that's Pinot Noir or California Cabernet. But a lot of nice mixed stuff. We had a lot of good Bordeaux. 2003 Lynch Badge. You kidding me? And then this little Pomerol, La Croix. Wow, fantastic. And usually the Moussard gets sniffed out, but this 98 Moussard stumped the crowd this week. And didn't notice that gunpowder that you usually get in that nose of this wine from Lebanon. But great brown bag. Thanks, everybody who participated this last week. And maybe we'll start taking reservations for brown bag. I don't know. Maybe that's the answer. All right, well, you know I'm having wine with dinner on Saturday night. We were supposed to go over to someone's house for a party, and unfortunately I think we got our wires crossed, and the party was Friday, not Saturday. So it was fine with me. Tony and I were out by ourselves, and we were going to go to Valentino's, and unfortunately they're closed for vacation. So we ended up at Cafe Max. It's always fun to go by there. And Tony worked there for 5 years. I worked there for 5 years, and neither one of us together. But it's always nice to go by and see old friends. And I knew she'd recognize at least half of the crowd. So I'm glad we had dinner at the bar, so I didn't have to sit at the table by myself. But I brought a bottle of Manincor Pinot Noir, and this is a wine from Alto Adige from northern Italy, and they do some pretty good Pinot Noir up there. This wine could have been a dead ringer for Burgundy. 2003 vintage, really starting to drink nice right now. Light, soft tannins, red cherry fruit, some nice exotic spice to that, dried floral notes. Really nice with the tuna pizza that they do there, although that dish is a little busy. Usually I like champagne with that one. All right, and then Sunday, well, you know, it's my day off on Sunday. Usually not much work-related going on there. So I don't think I had a bottle of wine on Sunday. I did have a little bourbon and some tequila, though. But Monday, not one supplier in the store, damn it. I don't know what the heck is up on Mondays, but usually a slow day for us here. And then, you know, I'm having dinner I'm having wine with dinner. And Monday night, I just happened to spy a bottle of Veramonte Pinot 07 that had been sitting open on the bar for like 3 days. So I figured my little brother was probably coming over. I would, you know, feed that to him, and I would get to drink my Altare Arborina 1999 that I had sitting at home waiting for me. But, man, that Veramonte Pinot was still good. 3 days later, I think it was actually better than the first day when it was opened. You know, Chilean wines tend to have this kind of green herbaceousness to them, this kind of typical Chilean terroir. And this wine, really, you notice it when it's open, but after a couple days, it really softens out. And, man, I drank a full glass of this myself, in addition to feeding the rest of it to my little brother last night. And then the 1999 Altare Arborina. This is not a Barolo. It's another wine that Altare makes, and it's 100% Nebbiolo, the 99 vintage, a little tannic on release, but really starting to drink really nice right now. You notice that black tar, an exotic spice, that dried rose petal that you get from Barolo or from Nebbiolo from the Piedmont, really rounding out the tannin, softening out, and still with bright acidity. Really nice, and even worked with the tacos, honey. Good work. Good job with that, by the way. All right, well, that's what I had to drink yesterday. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasone, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.